Well, it's that special day of the year, Mother's Day, and that's when you want a special meal to prepare for Mom. You don't want her to have to do it.
That's true.
And David has come up with a really easy idea, not your big heavy brunch, but a tea and
Yeah.
little, what do you call them?
Little small tea sandwiches, pretty simple. We all know that moms like to be treated like a queen, and we all know what the queen likes. She likes tea.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a Mother's Day tea.
This
fit
queen
for a
does,
queen.
yeah.
Fit for a queen.
All right.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pair some small tea sandwiches with scones and fruit. These are really simple. Dad can make them. He doesn't have to barbecue today. And the kids can help out too. So yours is a little bit unusual. If you want to start yours first, what you have is you have pistachios and you have some chopped green olives and cream cheese. And I know it sounds odd, but it tastes really good.
So cream cheese and olive with some pistachio. I have to tell you that I lived in the South, and I think cream cheese and olive sandwiches are a staple there.
Well, good. Then maybe that's where it came from. And mine is more of a traditional. It's a cucumber sandwich. And what I've got is I've got some butter in here, about a half of a cube. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of fresh dill. And we're going to mix that up, and that's what's going to be spread on the bread. And what I did on my cucumbers is I sliced them really thin after I peeled them, and I let them drain with a little bit of salt. It gets rid of a lot of the moisture. But one of the keys is that I'm going to butter on the bread. I'm going to butter both inside sides, because
Okay.
that'll kind of create a barrier so it's not going to get wet. So, and on yours, a couple things is that if you can get pistachios that have not been salted, maybe better, because you got salty olives. Cheese is a
Okay.
little bit salty. But anyway, so just put on about how much you think is going to work there. I'm going to start buttering mine.
So can I load it up, or should it be thin?
I would put enough on to make it substantial, whatever you like. It's not, it's not exact science. And, bring it all the way to the edge, because when we cut these, then you're going to wind up with some extra pieces of crust, and you want to make sure that you've got some good pieces to eat there too, because that's the cook's part to eat. They don't get the good fancy.
Oh, after we cut the crust off, we get to eat them. I
Right.
see, I see.
Right. So I'm good with mine.
Yeah, kids like that too, because they don't like crust usually. I know mine doesn't.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple layers of cucumber on this one, and I'm going to put a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. There's already a little bit of salt on these cucumbers, so I don't want too much. So on yours, when you're done there, you can go ahead and slice off the crust.
Now you use wheat bread?
Yeah, I like to use a wheat. I like to have a couple different breads. With the cucumber, I always like to use the white bread. I think that's definitely more traditional. So on mine, a little salt and a little ground white pepper, just a little bit different. Doesn't show up as much as black. And then on yours, then you can decide, what do you want? You want to make them into triangles? Or you want to make them into squares?
I'll just do the simple square.
You do the squares. That means I got to do triangles.
Yeah.
So okay, well you cut yours, and
Okay.
in fact maybe I might even hand mine over to you, and you can finish it up.
All right. This looks really good. I mean,
It's really good. It's really simple, and it looks nice. I mean, this is really more about presentation than just flavor.
is it okay if my squares are kind of rectangles?
Rectangles, yeah,
Okay.
yours are rectangles today. Okay, my turn.
All right.
And I think that our tea water is just about ready to go.
Yeah.
So let me get those done. And then after we get all of our sandwiches made, we're going to plate it up really nice. And again, it's kind of about presentation, and it just depends on what you have. Whatever is going to look nice and whatever Mom thinks looks nice. She got a favorite cup, favorite plate.
Yeah, and really, it's about just being treated like a queen, right?
Right.
That's what it's about.
Right. And I normally like a little thinner white bread than this, but unfortunately I couldn't find it, so that's why it kind of crunches up. Anyway, so mine are ready, yours are ready.
Okay, so we'll go and plate these up and do all about the presentation for
All
the
right.
queen.
All right.
Well, David, I have the tea ready.
And I've got the sandwiches plated.
All right. Looks beautiful. I think any mother would be so excited to have this, to sit down and know that she's being honored.
And you have different options. You can buy store-bought things. You can do different types of sandwiches. You can buy a chicken spread, whatever you like. It's all about making it nice for Mom.
That's right. And you don't have to do a big extravaganza. It can be this simple, and she's going to love it.
I agree. Just make it fit for a queen.
That's right. Make it fit for a queen and the mom in your life. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.